It's important to know which of these destinations is truly worth visiting and which can be missed. Thankfully, a legion of honest redditors have done their homework and reported in. Here for your consideration are some of Reddit's most hated destinations.
Know before you go!
1. Singapore's Sentosa Beach is like a bad sci-fi novel. Sentosa Beach in Singapore, so messed up. It's all fancy and hyper-developed and connected to one of the largest malls on Earth, Vivo Mall, but you get to the beach via monorail and you get to the little sand that's not built up into stores, and then you look out on the ocean and all you see is oil tankers and factories sweeping smoke into the horizon. It was like some sort of futuristic dystopia. 2. Daytona Beach is for crab lovers. Friends somehow convinced me to go a few years ago. Never again will I enter that city of my own free will. It looked like a diseased husk of its former tourist trap self, foreclosed and/or buildings abound. There is literally nothing to do there, aside from going to the dilapidated beach and eating at Joe's Crab Shack. 3. Belarus, for travelers who want to feel like the enemy agent in a foreign land. I've never felt so unwelcome. The police follow you everywhere. My passport was being checked constantly. I just felt like I was being watched wherever I went. The sentiment was echoed by several travelers. 4. Cairo is a hot, chaotic mess. Egypt's Cairo, the pyramids, was on my bucket list and really wanted to see it. The city is extremely dirty, garbage everywhere, the smell, traffic is chaos. The pyramids could be seen from the Pizza Hut, so close it's impossible to imagine them away from the city. At the pyramids themselves, you are constantly harassed by Egyptians trying to sell you stuff up to the point where you feel the need to start hitting them to get away from you. If you make a picture at the pyramids with an Egyptian on it, they directly demand money. Left after just 15 to 20 minutes. Couldn't stand it any longer. 5. Only go to Jamaica if you're ready to tip big. Most people are friendly, but the vast majority expect exuberant tips for doing next to nothing at all. If you denied them a tip, they immediately treat you like If you did tip a reasonable amount, they treat you like often would look at the cash they were handed as if to say, that's it. 6. Just because Bogey was trapped in Casablanca doesn't mean you need to be as well. The least interesting place in a fascinating country. Really, Casablanca is just a dumpy business district on the coast. Other than that expensive mosque that the previous king had built, there's really nothing to see. Fez, the green highlands in the north, Essaouira, the high Atlas, Marrakesh, all gorgeous. 7. Gibraltar really is just a rock. It really is just a big rock, and not the country it technically claims to be. The hotel sucked. A car had washed up into the swimming pool. That was despite a very clear sign that you weren't supposed to throw your car off a cliff into the ocean. The food was disgusting, and I wasn't the only one who refused to eat it. Everyone who decided to eat it anyway got sick. I also got peed on by a monkey. You can see everything Gibraltar has to offer in a few hours. We were stuck there for a week. Then we got stuck there after we were supposed to leave due to bad weather. Thick fog meant we spent 18 hours waiting in the airport while periodically watching our plane attempt to land and abort each time crashing horribly in a new way that would have blocked up the only road out of Gibraltar. The runway and the road are the same bit of asphalt. 8. Azerbaijan means fun with crooked cops. Almost every step of the way, we were met with crooked cops trying to get insane amounts of money out of us. They tried to hold our car documents hostage until we paid, but I just decided to lay on my thickest masshole until he got tired of me yelling. We finally met a good cop who drove us through all of the speed traps after we gave him some American cigarettes. The citizens of Azerbaijan are really nice though. 9. The best of Pompeii has already been taken. Pompeii is lame and very crowded with tourists. All of the great mosaics have been taken by museums. If you want to go somewhere much better preserved, much more interesting, and way less crowded, check out the nearby ruins of Herculaneum. 10. Come and enjoy Papua New Guinea's scenic barbed wire. The capital, Port Moresby, was just not that nice of a city. There were barbed wire fences around nearly every building, lots of poverty. I was told by my local guide that there were quite a few areas he wouldn't even venture to, and because of that I didn't get to experience much of the area at all. It was a work trip anyways. Burning trash everywhere. Of course, to really be disappointed you have to have expectations of something better, which I guess I didn't. Which of these places surprised you the most? comment below.